Hey everyone, she does what with a glue gun and crayons. I have some crafting supplies here and some empty Pringles cans, some corks, popsicle sticks, and a bucket full of rocks. I want to make something with the rocks. We collected them in the lake this past weekend. I'm going to sit down and my glue gun's ready to go. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the Pringles can. I'm going to start with the rocks first. I'm going to play with them, see how I want to lay them out onto the Pringles can. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and tap on the bell if you are new. And thank you so much for clicking on my link and checking me out. The glue gun is from Walmart. It's Gorilla Glue Gun. No glue sticks are from Dollar Tree. We use Dollar Tree throughout my entire home, different areas for different things. Dollar Tree has a huge assortment of items for $1.25 with new larger sizes and new weekly items. Check them out. Not a sponsor. Going to stick some glue sticks in. It's going to take quite a bit of glue sticks, so we're only going to use the glue for 2 of the Pringles cans. I'm going to continue filling all the rocks on until you don't see any of the Pringles guy or the red. You want to cover it and conceal it as best as you can, and if any glue strings appear, just gently pull them off. My husband walked by and didn't even notice he snuck through. I'm too busy concentrating, getting the rocks on. And then you press on them gently because you're going to feel the heat through the rock. The glue gun melts the glue pretty hot. I think we used probably 10 glue sticks for this, and maybe 16 to 18 between the 2 projects that we're doing. I always make sure that the glue is in straight so it pours out nice. Continue placing the rocks all the way around, and I'll show you what it looks like part way. Here's what it's starting to look like. I'm almost done, and when I'm done I'll show you what it looks like completely, and then we're going to do one with corks. Here's what it looks like. Just let it dry. Stands up nicely. You can take the lid off when it's dry. You put flowers in it, whatever you wish. I'm going to try to do one with corks. On to the next one. Same idea. And then you're going to glue the corks on all the way around. And make sure that they're lined up as you go all the way around. Here's what it's starting to look like. I'm going to finish it until all the areas of the can are done. Make sure you put a fair amount of glue on, and you're going to press down on them and fill in between to make sure they're secure so they don't pop off like they just did. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Here's what the one looks like with the corks all the way around it. Give plenty of time to dry, like with the rock one. I'm going to do something unique with a third one, and I'll show you in a moment. So you can have 3 really cool vase type containers that you made yourself with all items from outside or would have been the recycle bin. Grab some crayons from the Dollar Tree the next time you're there, and you're going to peel the labels off, stick them in your glue gun, and you're going to melt them onto the Pringles can. And you can do this with a glass jar too. Back in the 70s, my aunt was Pinterest before Pinterest was invented. She knew how to do all kinds of things by just looking it up. Remove the extra glue stick that's in there. You're going to stick your crayon into the heated up glue. Feed it through. You're going to melt the crayon. And it's going to give splashes of color on the Pringles can. Let's go see if this works. That is what it's going to look like. See the sploosh of brownish color? I'm using earth tone colors. Be very careful. It is wax, the crayons, and it can burn you. When you're doing this, and you're putting the crayon through, you can push your pencil through to get all that crayon out, as you see here. Back in the 70s, they didn't have these glue guns yet, otherwise my aunt would have had one. And we actually used lighters to do this on an old jar that she would have rather thrown away. I believe they still have it, or one of my cousins has it. I have fond memories of that and making clay animals that she would probably display in the window for boredom busters. She probably used world books to find out all that stuff. I'm going to push the crayons in. Sometimes they can be tricky. It'll come off the table. It's crayon, not paint. Make sure all the glue is melted all the way out of it. And you're going to continue until all the glue covers the Pringles can. Here's what it's starting to look like. I'm going to need about 10 more crayons, and then I'll show you the final look. I really like that. I think it looks really neat. The sploosh of a rainbow. And don't worry, the wax will come off the table with vinegar. Taking a Pringles can or lace stacker, whatever you have, you can create a really neat work of art. We did 3. We did wine corks from my father-in-law. This is my favorite, the wax crayon. It took a while. I love it. All the natural tone colors with some pops of bright colors. Came out really pretty. Reminded me of my childhood. And then the rocks. Just make sure you take all the glue off of them. That rock was on the table. It startled me. I thought it fell off. This is what they look like. On my bookcase, it's next to my grandmother's picture. My kids when they were younger, and the great blue heron that I took a photograph of. I do professional photography. We have a Facebook page for my photography called Suzanne C. Photography. Link below. Please go over and check me out and like it. And here is the crayon one. That is my favorite. That is a lattice I made, all from Dollar Tree products. Please binge watch our Craft With Me players list. Here's the cork one. I'm going to leave them empty. Just add a pop of pop art culture into the room. When we get to 1,800, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards, one for new subscribers, one for people comment. If you're new, you must comment that you're new and introduce yourself and let me know who you are in order to have a chance to be drawn every 100 subscribers. If you've won in the past 60 days, you're not qualified. You have to wait out 60 days. If you've won, you don't answer me within 2 business days, you'll be disqualified. We're not responsible for lost or stolen prizes within the mail. Must be United States residents. We're looking for 10 people for a 5 items prize pack from the Dollar Tree, valued at $6.25. The Let Us Eat t-shirts are currently sold out. They are $14.99 plus shipping and handling. When they arrive, I'll contact everyone and we'll make arrangements for payments. We have all different types of pay accounts, PayPal, and a few others. You can email us at countryboots1268@yahoo.com for information on how to pay us. Or you can go to the Facebook page and please like it and send me a message there. Thank you everybody for watching.